Over in the House of Commons, the Prime Minister was under intense pressure to explain his role in the Senate spending scandal. And unlike yesterday, today Stephen Harper stood up and answered the questions himself, a measure of how seriously he's now taking all this. He repeated his message that his hands are clean, that all the backroom dealing over that secret payment to Mike Duffy had nothing to do with him. Jacques Bourbeau has that angle of the story.
Senator Duffy, what are you going to tell your colleagues today?
Senator Mike Duffy has laid out his story, accusing Prime Minister Stephen Harper of bullying him to pay back his expense claims, and being threatened he'd be tossed out of the Senate if he didn't cough up the money. Today, Stephen Harper responded to Duffy's accusations, and on one point, Harper pled guilty.
Mr. Duffy now says he is a victim because I told him he should repay his expenses. You're darn right, I told him he should.
The opposition laid out all of Duffy's accusations, and the Prime Minister responded to them one by one.
On February 13th, did the Prime Minister threaten Mike Duffy with expulsion from the Senate?
Did I threaten him with expulsion? No. But when inappropriate expense claims are made, I expect a corrective action to be taken, and if it is not taken, a person who does not take corrective action could not expect to continue to sit as a member of the Conservative Party.
What Harper says he did do was make it clear to Duffy he needed to pay back the money.
And I expected Mr. Duffy to repay his expenses and not Mr. Wright to repay them for him. That was also not correct, which is why Mr. Wright is no longer working for me and why Mr. Duffy is no longer in the Senate.
And what about Nigel Wright's deal to pay the 90 grand owed by Duffy? Did the Prime Minister know about it?
Any assertion that I was in any way consulted or had any knowledge of Mr. Wright's payment to Mr. Duffy is categorically false.
In all, Stephen Harper got up 20 times today to answer questions about what he did and didn't say to Mike Duffy. Avoiding this subject no longer an option. Jacques Bourbeau, Global News, Ottawa.